Psalm 97, in the fourth book. And I think you already hear the change of tone, right? Book 3 was a little bit more minor chords. It was being honest with the darkness that a nation goes through or a person goes through, the failures, the sadness, the brokenhearted. And then the book 4, again, the previous two Psalms, you'll see a lot of it is about joy and celebration as it looks towards God and sees God as the ruler, as the good and just king, and that God has not given up on them. Even at those points in book 3, I have given up on myself. That sometimes my song ends with, man, the only friend I have is darkness. But then, sun rises. The morning comes. The morning always comes. So we are now at Psalm 97, and it is going to be about celebration. Right? So what I'll do is it's just short enough, so I'll just read it. So we can capture and see and experience together the joy, the energy of joy. The Lord reigns. Let the earth be glad. Let the distant shores rejoice. Clouds and thick darkness surround him. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of his throne. Fire goes before him and consumes his foes on every side. His lightning lights up the world. The earth sees and trembles. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his righteousness, and all people see his glory. And all who worship images are put to shame. Those who boast in idols, worship him, all you gods. Zion hears and rejoices, and the villages of Judah are glad because of your judgments, Lord. For you, Lord, are the most high over all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods. Let those who love the Lord hate evil, for he guards the lives of his faithful ones and delivers them from the hand of the wicked. Light shines on the righteous and joy on the upright in heart. Rejoice in the Lord, you who are righteous, and praise his holy name. Amen and amen. Right? I could hear this with trumpet. I could hear this with timpani and drums. It's a call forth to rejoicing, to celebrate. And from this psalm, here's a few things that I want to lift up. The first thing is celebration is natural. When we're happy, we celebrate naturally. There's no way you can stop a person from jumping up and down when something good happens. You won the lottery. Right? I mean, there are headaches that come along the way after that, but we'll figure that out later. Hopefully, some good financial advice, right? Your siblings won't get jealous, whatever. But hey, great. Right? Like when there's a funny joke, what happens when you hear a funny joke, a great punchline? Don't we all just turn to someone next to us as we laugh? We don't just keep it to ourselves. Our body opens up. We turn to somebody, and sometimes we even slap them. My wife slaps really hard when it's funny. Right? We celebrate naturally. When something good happens, it's a natural human response. And so this is what it says. It's like, celebrate, rejoice. There's a practice to it, and we'll get to it, but it's also a practice of what we already do naturally. It's kind of like breathing. We all breathe. Thank God. If you don't breathe, you won't be alive. But isn't it important for us to just take time to be mindful of our breathing and to actually even practice breathing? Like about a month ago, I went to my annual checkup, and usually the doctor does, listen to your breathing and breathe. And after I breathe, she goes, do you practice like breathing and meditation and yoga? It's like, how did you know? Actually, those practice of breathing, those breathing practice that I lead you guys every morning, it makes such a difference that even a doctor just listens to it and says, oh, okay, this guy knows how to breathe. We all breathe, but you can also learn how to breathe well. So rejoice naturally. Rejoice is natural, but how do we rejoice even better? How do we rejoice and celebrate? And so it makes a larger difference in our lives. Well, the second thing is we celebrate when we go to nature. Celebration is natural, and celebration happens when we go to nature. Just think about that. Those moments when you go to nature and then something catches you. It could be a bird, it could be a deer. Well, I mean, if you farm, then deers are the pests, but, right? Deers don't come and eat your tomatoes, and they're beautiful creatures, right? It could be some animal, even when you go to the zoo, it could be a sunset, a sunrise. What do you do when you see in nature? Just naturally, you celebrate. Like, oh my goodness. All my kids always like, look at that. Appa, they used to do it when they were kids. They do it even as 20 years old. Like, look at that. I do that. Right? And then sometimes when you go out in the evening and there's none of this light pollution, and then you are, oh my goodness, there are so many stars. Makes you feel both small and also that you are in company of great things. And so nature, going out to nature, spending time in nature helps us to practice celebration, because when we go to nature, we reconnect with the natural response that we have of celebrating. I love walking my dog, Joy, in the morning. So this is before everyone else wakes up. I wake up really early. I do my little exercise, and then I walk Joy. And then the whole neighborhood is like my own neighborhood. There's no one out there except two old Chinese couples. They're always there, right? And for them, it's like us three, we own the whole neighborhood. And then there was this little incline that we have in our neighborhood, right? And I always go up there. And when I go up that little incline, I always celebrate. And I lift my hands up like this, like Rocky, who climbs up the stairs and goes, da-da-da, da-da-da. Because at that point, I do feel like I'm on top of the world. And the sunrise, I feel like the sunrise hits that place first. I know it's not true, but it feels like it. So I just jump up and down. And I know my neighbors, they probably go look at us like, yeah, that crazy man is out there again. But I go up there. And the thing is, like, and then once I go up to that little hill, and I look down, it's a straight road down, and all the lamps are like lined perfectly. And then the lights are still on in the dusk, and it's like little globes of light just going down. And it's just beautiful. And I celebrate it, and with joy. He doesn't celebrate the way I do. He doesn't go da-da-da, but in his own way, he's wagging his tail, he's enjoying that morning. I know that's one of the things that he looks forward to in the morning too, because whenever I say, hey, Joy, come down, his tail is wagging, he's ready at the door, ready to go out. Nature. Yeah. Celebration is natural, and celebration happens when we go to nature, and so more often we should go to nature a lot. Spend time in nature. A lot of recent studies have shown it. I think